Now, let's learn technical analysis. First, you need to register on the TradingView platform, which is one of the most popular and best platforms. It provides you with tools, technical indicators, and access to various markets, including cryptocurrencies. There are different monthly and yearly subscription plans. After registering, select the Bitcoin to USD pair, and the chart will appear. We don't want to go over every tool, its definition, and how to use it right away. Instead, as we analyze over time, we will gradually learn how to use these tools. Market trends. Before diving into the study and reading of Japanese candlesticks, I want to introduce you to the 3 market trends that you will find in all financial markets. Uptrend. If you look at this chart, you'll notice that the asset price is moving upward, right? If you select the trend line tool and draw a line along the price movement, you'll see that the trend line follows an upward direction. Downtrend. Here, the cryptocurrency is moving downward. You can notice that the price is heading downwards, and it becomes more clear if we draw a line in a downward direction. If you draw a trend line along the price movement, you'll see that the trend line forms a downward slope. Don't worry about me moving the downtrend line. You will gain experience through application and practice while following the lessons. You will notice that the downward trend is aligned with the trend line, and this clearly gives us the trend. Sideways trend. In a sideways trend, you can't determine whether the direction is upward or downward. You will find that the price fluctuates from top to bottom and does not take a trend towards up or down. You can see that it is horizontal. Instead, the price moves in a horizontal range. If we draw the arrow following the price movement, we will find that the price fluctuates up and down. As you can see here, we drew according to the price fluctuation. We will notice that it gives us a sideways path for the trend. Understanding Japanese candlesticks. Japanese candlesticks are the building blocks of chart analysis. They originated in Japan in the 17th century and provide a visual representation of price movements, showing opening price, closing price, highest price reached, lowest price reached. The candlestick body represents the range between the opening and closing prices. A bullish, green or white candlestick forms when the closing price is higher than the opening price. A bearish red or black candlestick forms when the closing price is lower than the opening price. The upper wick, shadow, extends from the candlestick body to the highest price reached. The lower wick, shadow, extends from the candlestick body to the lowest price reached. For a bullish candle, the upper wick is considered the opposite of the trend, while the lower wick follows the trend. For a bearish candle, the lower wick is considered the opposite of the trend, while the upper wick follows the trend. Don't worry, we will explain that now. This is the bullish candle. At the top here, this is the highest level the candle reached before closing, and here is the lowest price the candle reached. Let's recreate the candle again. If you choose the rectangle tool and start with the first candle, let's assume this is the first candle, then here, The candle opened at a price higher than the last closing price of the previous candle and reached this level. Then it started to drop to this level and finally closed at this level. Now, let's select the tool to highlight the candle's shadow at the highest and lowest points. Here we can see the highest level the candle reached and the lowest level it reached. This also indicates whether the closing was positive or negative. Now let's reconstruct the red candle. If the opening price is lower than the previous candle's closing price, then the candle will be red unless it later closes positively after a certain period. Alright, if the candle opens at a price lower than the last closing price of the previous candle and continues to drop before closing lower, then it is a red candle. Here is the highest level the candle reached, and here is the lowest level the candle reached.